New LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga details have been revealed, from now 400 playable characters to how Freeplay will work. In this video I will share with you all of the details. And with more LEGO Star Wars the Skywalker Saga news to come, make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss any of it. And we're less than 1,000 subscribers away from 100k, so let's get it. Senior producer at TT Games, James Bergen, did an interview with GameSpot, and this flew under all of our radars. When asked about how they will be able to add so much to the game without it being overwhelming to us players, James said, "It's not hard to go big as you really can't bring yourself to leave anything out," but did say it won't be overwhelming for players. Talking specifically about Freeplay, he said, "We know that players love exploring our Freeplay content, so we made the story levels snappier and more action-focused. Having pre-levels take place on the planet's surfaces makes for a more cohesive experience overall, and this makes the game feel more like a journey rather than two separate modes of story and Freeplay, like the older games used to do. Players can hop between trilogies or enter Galaxy Freeplay to explore at their own pace, if they choose. Having the freedom means players can take their time and immerse themselves in the galaxy without feeling overwhelmed." As for combat, James talks about how it has had a massive overhaul in this game. Enemies will block or even try to rush you, and you can either combat roll out of the way, counter those ambushes with special attacks, or switch up attacks and break their block. He also gave an example for the protocol droid ability upgrades. He said, "You can emit shockwaves when the droid detaches their upper and lower halves. It stuns all enemies in a small radius." James says, "We wanted to make combat overall more engaging, with more ways to use character quirks to your advantage and add that sense of power and progression. Force powers can now be used with free aim, allowing you to grab any nearby LEGO rocks or debris and hurl them towards enemies nearby. This is extremely satisfying to do with explosive barrels or even battle droids themselves." James also discusses cutscenes. He says, "In the game there are cutscenes that I have of course seen hundreds of times during development, but they never fail to make me laugh." When talking about the holo projector, James says it's not just a simple navigation tool. You are going to be able to keep track of all of your current quests, set waypoints across the galaxy, use studs to purchase rumours on how to unlock certain characters and vehicles, and much, much more. Speaking of characters, James says it was a struggle to keep the playable number below 400. In terms of that number with NPCs, it's actually almost 800. The gameplay overview said that there would be over 300, but it sounds like the number is actually closer to 400, according to James. Perhaps he misspoke and meant 300, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt here, and maybe it's actually crept up a little bit in the last few months. He adds that it was difficult to define a cutoff point, but he does say that hardcore Star Wars fans are going to be pleasantly surprised at who made it into the roster. To top this all off, James says that the team wants to say thank you to the fans for their patience and sticking with us whilst we worked hard on delivering the biggest and most ambitious LEGO game ever. Let me know your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video down in the comment section below. Overall, it's all very positive. Please do subscribe and drop a like to help support the channel, and if you missed any of the previous LEGO Star Wars news videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video. Goodbye.